Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Sniping live stream for today. So yesterday, we sniped a lot of value across the industry. I kind of just ran with it. I showed you guys my process and how that kind of worked. I'm going to be doing the exact same thing today. We're going to be sniping value across the industry. We're not going to favor any specific DFS app. I kind of want to take you guys through the process. But more importantly, I want to go over a couple of things that I see you guys are doing, at least a lot of people are doing incorrectly. Okay, so first and foremost, we must talk about bankroll management for all the veterans in here. You guys know what I'm talking about, but there's so many people that appear in our live chats, on live support chats on our website, and people on Twitter in general. And they have no idea like how they're supposed to be playing these 5-man flex slips, these 6-man flex slips on PrizePicks. You know, you should never be betting more than 1% of your bankroll. I don't care what that is. I don't care if it's not all on PrizePicks. I don't care if it's like 1% of your total funds that you have available waiting to bet. I don't care if it's on PrizePicks. But make sure you're not like if you have. Like, it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you have $200 on your PrizePicks account, you should not be betting more than $5, right? Like, you should not be betting more than $5. You shouldn't be betting $100 on each slip. Like, you shouldn't be doing that. It's pretty common sense, but I hate to, like, see people who tail these 5- and 6-man flex slips who literally throw their entire bankroll on these slips. It makes zero sense, right? Like, if you're playing the long-term game, which is the entire point of these live streams, you're going to go through bad variance. You're going to go through good variance. You're going to go on good stretches, sure, but you should never go more than 1% of your bankroll, right? That should be your unit size. If you have $100 in your bank account, you shouldn't be betting more than $1, right? That's not possible in PrizePicks. I get that, but anyway, I wanted to tell you guys. I wanted to start out with that, mindset, because there's so many people that just don't know that simple, fact that you're supposed to be betting 1% of your bankroll. Anyway. We produced 2 underdog slips yesterday that went for 6x. We had so many 4 out of 5s and 3 out of 5s on PrizePicks. Unfortunately, they were unable to sweep. But that was the difference between break even, barely break even, and doing very well. So again, we were on the side of bad variance yesterday. Regardless, we still made money. But that's what you guys are supposed to do. Keep up the volume. Make sure you're managing your freaking bankroll appropriately. Please, 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 please. So we're going to start out with our favorite website, at least a lot of your favorite websites, DFS app, rather. We're going to be starting out with PrizePicks, and we're going to just jump right into it. We're going to start building slips. I'm going to show you guys my exact process. I'm not going to be favoring any specific DFS app after PrizePicks. We're just going to go where the value is. I haven't built any slips today, so this is completely new information to me. I haven't even opened up the optimizer, really, today. So let's go ahead and jump into it. 84 of you in here. Let's produce some winners. Let's kickstart this by going on the DG Fantasy Optimizer. For you guys who don't know what the DFS Optimizer does, compares all the major sports books across the industry to the PrizePicks projections. If there is a major discrepancy, if it's mathematically worth it to hammer it on PrizePicks, we're going to show you that at the top of the optimizer. If you sort by the type of slip that you're looking to enter, for instance, we're going to be playing mostly 5 flex slips. It's going to filter by anything higher than 54.24% for 5-man flex slips. So let's go ahead and start out there. I gave you guys a lot of time to enter these slips yesterday. I'm going to do the exact same thing today. I'm going to make sure I have everything ready to go on my phone so that we can get right to that. And let's kick it off. Sorry, I was looking for an orange and black logo. I'm not used to the purple logo on PrizePicks. Let's do this. All right, so I already used these UFC plays. I'm going to uncheck the UFC plays. I know they're kind of annoying because, anyway, they've been up there for a majority of the week now. I've already taken advantage. So, Bangura for the Ohio State-San Diego matchup. Sorry, I'm not up to speed on all the names quite yet, but I will get better. He is set to 65.5 rushing yards on PrizePicks, but on FanDuel, 72.5. You technically could middle this on FanDuel and get away with it. This is the even line on FanDuel, so hit the under there. I hit the over on Bangura. Also noteworthy, there's been price shifts or payout shifts on PrizePicks, so you have to be wary of that. I don't know what's going on. I think they fixed the non-correlated and separate game payouts. But right now, if you include like 2 players within the same game, I believe they completely nerf your payout regardless of if it's actually positive correlation or not. Anyway, Aaron Judge, Lane Thomas here, combo prop. Oh, I'm skipping over Caleb Williams because I've already entered him. By the way, you can take that. Obviously, a 10, 11-yard passing discrepancy. We're going to go down to this discrepancy. I'm going to leave this because it's comparing a DFS app. I'm going to switch over to the middling tool here in a second. And we're going to take Kyle Tucker as well. I'm going to go over these picks after I'm done entering the slip. I know you guys just want to hear the picks right now, but it's really good to educate yourselves. It really, really is on why I'm actually taking these plays. Switching over to the middling, we have the first 3 plays entered. This is where I find primarily all the value. The first 3 plays are going to be all overs. And I'll recap the slip here in a second. This Layla Fernandez for WTA. Let's go ahead and take that one as well. Again, we're doing a 1-to-1 comparison. I'll talk about why that's a good play here in a second. Over 4 break points 1, comparing directly to Sports Battle. We are not taking this because 2 of the 3 apps agree on the 3.5 projection. And then we have Corbin, pretty solid discrepancies across the industry. We're not going to take the 4.5 number. And Thebivin, I think that's how you pronounce his name, under 4. See if I can find one more better one here. Yeah, let's go with that one. We'll throw in the League of Legends play. Under 4. That's the only under in the slip. That is a 5 flex slip. We are entering it. And it was successfully submitted. I gave you guys plenty of time to do that. Let's go ahead and recap that. Bangura for Ohio. Sorry, it's not Ohio State. It's Ohio University. Over 65.5 rushing yards. We have Aaron Judge plus Lane Thomas, the combo prop, over 3.5 HRR. We have Kyle Tucker over 7 fantasy score. Layla Fernandez over 4 break points. 1. Thebivin. I don't know, whatever his name is. Less than 4 kills. That's the only under in the slip. We're going to recap why these were good plays. I recapped the Bangura play. Obviously, a 7 rush yard discrepancies. Obviously, 1 rush yard means a completely different thing than passing yards. So you can see here 7 yards moves the needle for rushing yards a lot more than 10, 11 yards for passing yards. When you do a 1-to-1 comparison to FanDuel Sportsbook, you technically can middle this on FanDuel Sportsbook. I get that you guys don't have, a lot of you guys don't have FanDuel Sportsbook. Anyway, that's the discrepancy. Whenever there's market deficiencies, you want to take advantage of both sides. Hope they middle. I get it. Chances are still pretty low for this to middle, but you guys get the point. It happens more often than not. It only has to happen 6.57% of the time for this to be a profitable long-term bet. Anyway, going down the line here, Aaron Judge plus Lane Thomas, we take the individual HRR odds, we add them together, and then we show what the sports books would give that price tag if there was a combo prop on those sports books. So on DraftKings, set the minus 130. Bovada, and again, keep in mind these are fair odds because there's really no way to kind of predict implied odds because holds are different across all books. It would take a lot of data science to do that. Anyway, minus 128 is what we're showing the fair odds on DGF's line because we're taking the weighted average here of Bovada and on DraftKings. And again, we have to beat out the implied odds of minus 119. Minus 128 is higher than minus 119, so the value is better on PrizePicks. That's why we're taking this combo prop of Aaron Judge and Lane Thomas over. Hopefully that makes sense. Kyle Tucker, fantasy score. What we're going to do is we're going to pull up the fantasy scores tool. By the way, we did change around the nav bar here because we have some exciting news coming out a little bit later in the week or next week. We're going to be taking a look at Kyle Tucker. Hopefully it didn't move yet. It doesn't look like it has. Taking the over right now, based on all the even props in DraftKings, if we add those together based on the PrizePicks multiplier, we're getting an average fantasy score of 8.1. That is significantly higher than 7, obviously. When you look at the fact that that's going to move the needle, 1.1 fantasy score is going to move the needle a ton. We're showing this as a percentage on the optimizer, but we're also showing this as a raw fantasy score on the fantasy score tab. Hopefully that makes sense. So obviously there's a big discrepancy there. So we're getting a lot of diversity here within the first slip on PrizePicks. We got a fantasy score, we got a combo prop, we got some college football props, and then we also got some League of Legends plays on by switching over here. When there's any kind of discrepancy within the market, that should not exist. Like a break point is obviously very hard to get. You know, generally like 4 to 4.5, that's going to move the needle. Think of it like an assist prop, right? If a player has a 4 assist prop on one app, but a 4.5 on the other, guess what? You're going to trust the middle there. So that's what we're looking for. Go ahead and middle this on Sports Battle, because if this player lands on 4, you technically don't lose on either app. I'm not going to say win, but you're going to break even, right? Because you're going to win on Sports Battle, but you're going to push on PrizePicks. You're not losing money. It'd be different. It'd be a different story if we pushed on PrizePicks and that made you lose money, right? So that's the mindset to have here. All right. I'm going to look at questions real quick. Boom, 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 boom. Got a 5K slip. Awesome. Literally plays a missed. How do we make best ball draft plus EV? All right. You guys are just spamming the chat. So let's go ahead and refresh here. We're going to start on the middling tool because we found a lot of success doing that yesterday. We will try to keep this on PrizePicks just because I know you guys like it. But let's go ahead and dive through the value. The reason I'm not taking this JP France is because the market generally agrees with the 5 projection here for pitcher strikeouts. If you wanted to middle this, you technically could. It's not recommended because, again, the sharper play looks to be 5 here across all sports books. If anything, play this on Flip over 4.5, minus 150. This person, we can go ahead and take this person, Jairi. That's what we're going to call him, Jairi. We're taking the under break points of 2.5. We're going to go ahead and start out our slip there. That is men's tennis, Jairi. And again, I'm showing you guys my mindset, my exact process throughout playing these slips. If this was a more organized live stream, I'd be going through each one of these plays, but I'm just going to go ahead and hammer these plays. Bonner, obviously the better play is going to be on Hot Streak. I would take that on Hot Streak. Well, it's not over 58%. I would not play that play on either app. Corda, looks like there's a lot of tennis value this morning. There must be a tournament or something. Somebody who knows tennis, tell me that. Corda, over or under 11.5 aces. Sounds like a very aggressive projection anyway. Ionescu, we're not going to take that. We should take that on underdog. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch over to underdog here in a second. Again, I'm showing you my process. We're switching over to underdog because I just identified that value on Ionescu. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Dad, we're taking the under on Dota 12, and we're going to be middling this on underdog. We should switch over to underdog after this slip like immediately to see if we can get that value. But on Dota, we're taking Dad under 12. So we have 3 players. They're all unders right now, the exact opposite of the last slip. Caleb Williams. Okay, so this is a good play. Again, so we saw the FanDuel price point was what? Closer to 310, I think. Some 311. It's kind of all over the place. It's in between 299 and 313. So if you're gonna middle these, I would middle these on PrizePicks and Underdog. So again, I've already played him on both apps. So been there, done that. Been there, done that. You guys can do that. This plays off on Hot Streak. Zach Kalaros. Sure. Oh, that's not a bad play. CFL. Who wants to dabble in some CFL? That's Canadian football. That is not college football. That is not college football. That is Canadian. And we are taking the under 265. Again, another under. What you can do is turn around and middle this on Parlay Play of all apps. Parlay Play has CFL. That's pretty cool. Oh, and then we got another one here. Taylor Powell. Taylor Powell, the only over in the slip. Let's hope that's not positively or negatively correlated. They're in 2 different matchups. It shouldn't be. I don't know what PrizePicks is doing these days with their correlation. Taylor Powell. So let's recap this. Jairi, the tennis player, under 2.5 break points. Corda, under 11.5 aces. Dad, under 12 map 1 to 2 kills. Zach Kalaros, under 265.5 passing yards, and Taylor Powell over, and that is a payout shift. Why is that a payout shift? Why is that a payout shift? I'm going to get rid of one of the CFL plays, and we're going to back up here. We're going to try to find another one. Let's switch back to the optimizer because there's not really too many more plays here. Why is that a payout shift? All right. Williams, another CFL play just popped up. Under. Why is that a payout shift? It's a different game. That's a different game, right? Oh, by the way, yeah, promo code for the DGF Optimizer stream gives you 25% off, and that's only for you guys. I won't release that to the public. Code stream. Let's go ahead and throw in Nick Allen. I just want to see what this does. That's under pitcher strikeouts. That's an all less than slip, and that's not going to pay out shift. Man, they need to fix their algorithm. All right, I just got that off, so that should have worked for all you guys. Plenty of opportunity to do that. Jairi, the tennis player, less than 2.5 break points. We have Korda, less than 11.5 aces. Dad, less than 12 map 1 to 2 kills. Kolaros, less than 265.5 passing yards. That is CFL. And then Nick Allen, less than 0.5 hitter strikeouts. That is the second PrizePicks slip. Again, identifying those discrepancies within the market. And we're going to start. It says shift, but I'm still seeing 25x payout. So if you put, I don't know how you're doing that or how you're able to see that, but I did a 5-man anyway. So I saw a payout shift down to seven times. Anyway, let's go ahead and get cooking here. Those were the last of really good value plays on PrizePicks. We're going to revisit it here in a little bit, but I don't think there's enough to build. Ooh, another play just popped up. Hold on, let me see. Ooh, never mind. Let's go. Let's start cooking. Let's do this. So we have Fazil, CSGO. Again, there's a 7-kill discrepancy here. We're going to under this on parlay play. We might switch over there. But let's go ahead and take advantage of this on CSGO. Fazil over 36.5. Honestly, hold on. Under 2 for Fab Fabulous. Do you know what? We're going to do right now? I'm going to show you my strategy. Here. I don't want this to get bumped. I'm going to take the under Fab Fabulous 2. That's an even prop. Screw it. I'm going over 36.5, map 1 to 2 kills. I'm going under 2. I'm doing a 2-man power. And then I'm going to cancel this play if I can build out a 5-flex slip with these exact same plays. All right? So I just entered a 2-man power. I know I never recommend that, but this is a strategy that we've talked about many times. So I'm just going to get to cooking here. Put in Fazil again, over 36. Try to do this within 5 minutes. And under Fab Fabulous, 2. CSGO. Fazil over 36.5. Fab Fabulous under. Already used that one. That's a good play there. Bellow. Fosher. OG. We're taking the under 19 map 1 to 2 headshots. Under 19. Waro 2K under 42. And then Blame F under 15. Are any of those correlated? Blame F under 15 headshots. Oh, I think Waro and Fosher. No. Waro and Fossil are negatively correlated, so we can't do that. So get Waro 2K out of there. But Krasnal is positively correlated, which is the next play on the list. Over 36. Fosher under 19. Blame F under 15. Krasnal over 36. And there's no payout shift. We're entering that slip. We got it off. I'll read it off in a second. We're going back and canceling that 2-man power. Let's go ahead and do that now. Cancel entry with 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. So the plays are Fabulous, less than 2 map 1 kills. Fossil, more than 36.5 map 1 to 2 kills. Fosher, less than 19 maps 1 to 2 headshots. Blame F, less than 15 map 1 to 2 headshots. And then Krasnal, over 36 map 1 to 2 kills. Fossil and Krasnal are positively correlated because they're two overs within the same matchup. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? We want to cancel that 2-man power. We wanted to ensure that we grab that that value. And then once we made sure that we did that, we wanted to build out a more optimal slip. So we just got a question in the chat. Why don't you recommend 2-man power? So I have so many videos on this topic, but without going too far into the weeds here, the hidden implied odds for 2-man powers, because you're only getting a 3x payout, and that's taken into consideration when doing this math, is built-in implied odds of minus 136 per leg. Okay, so you technically can have plus EV plays if the plays are over 57.75% fair odds percent. However, that's not always the case, right? Like there's so many plays that aren't that high in terms of a percent odds to hit. That's just by observing the market, that is, right? And by observing the market and price comparing, you're going to ensure that you're a profitable long-term sports bettor as long as you're sticking to that, because the market doesn't lose to their sports bettors in the long term. All right. So 2-man powers in terms of bang for your buck are not good compared to a 5-pick flex or a 6-pick flex, where the fair odds percentage only has to be higher than 54.2% of the time. Okay. I did use a Dak Prescott slip or free square. But yes, guys, just to recap, 2-man powers are pretty much never recommended. You guys can do whatever you want. 2-man powers, I'm not going to say don't play them ever. I'm just saying that's not my strategy, and it's not optimal. It's definitely not the best decision you can make. All right? Underdog, please. Yeah, we'll get to underdog, trust me. But there's value on PrizePicks still, so why switch, right? So Fabulous we already took. All these guys we took. This one I'm not taking because over 3. Let's go ahead and build some more slips. You guys are distracting me. I know you guys just want slips. I'll get to questions, though, here in a little bit. Emperos. As you can see here, PrizePicks has it set to 2.5. The two apps have it set to 2. So obviously the better play is on PrizePicks. Emperos under 2.5, but we don't know the matchup that they're in. Let's actually check this out. Pick 'em. How do you spell his name? So he set the 2 for this matchup, SKGP. So we should be looking at taking the under for Emperos. In the matchup that he's playing, SKP, under. We're taking the under 2.5 there. All right, we have Lurox over 2.5, comparing directly to Sports Battle. The value's all over the place today, which is fantastic. Got to take advantage of this. Lurox over 2.5. Already did that play. Nexa on Hot Streak. It looks to be a 0.5 difference, and the juice is slightly favoring the under there. So we're going to take CSGO, and we're going to put a Nexa under 16 map 1 to 2 headshots. So that's scrolling to the bottom there. So far we have Emperos under 2.5, and that's in the matchup versus SKP. We have Lurox over 2.5 map 1 to kill, or map 1 kills, and then Nexa less than 16 map 1 to 2 headshots. Those are the first 3 plays. Go ahead and put those into your slips. Giving you guys plenty of time here. We already took Dad. I took Caleb Williams. You can throw him in there if you want. This guy, we just took the under for CFL. Nope, not a good play. We'll go ahead and throw Taylor Powell in there since we didn't get him in the last slip because of the payout shift. We're not messing with that, right? Because that destroys the entire point of this live stream is to get the best bang for your buck if you're not getting good value plays, right? We're taking the over for passing yards. Junjia, over 8 will be our last play here. All right, so the recap here, I'm going to give you guys some time. Emperos under 2.5 map 1 kills, and that's in the matchup versus SKP. Lurox over 2.5 map 1 kills. We have Nexa less than 16 map 1 to 2 headshots. We have Taylor Powell over 217.5 passing yards, and Junjia over 8 map 1 to 3 kills. We're all over the place this morning, but PrizePicks still has value, so we're going to take advantage there. We have 3 slips entered so far. 3 slips to begin the live stream. All plus EV plays. So hopefully you guys are cooking on PrizePicks. And we're going to check PrizePicks one more time before we switch over to Underdog because we know there's a lot of discrepancies over there. Oh. Did my camera just froze? Oops. Oh, well, the show must continue. We're still going to bang out some slips here. 2-mans are terrible if 1 chalk. 5s are better. Sure. Yeah, we'll go with that logic. How can we get an Underdog 5-man slip? Yeah, sure. Let's do that. How is Parlay Play leaving this play up for so long? Can someone check out Borop CSGO? Yeah, guys. All right. So the show must go on. My screen froze for the camera. Sorry. You don't get to look at my ugly face all live stream, but let's go ahead and start cooking again. PrizePicks will give one last refresh here on the middling tool. Corbin, not a good play. Fabulous. France. Dead. Already saw all these plays. And let's switch one more time to the optimizer itself. Took that play, took that one. Lane Thomas hasn't gotten bumped yet for whatever reason. You guys need to be playing that. Ooh, this guy we haven't taken yet. Anyway, we don't have enough plays for a 5-man or 6-man slip, so let's switch over to Underdog. Underdog, and we'll build a 5-man insured play. So a lot of people think that Underdog, the best plays, the best slip type is a 3-man non-pick insured, and it technically is not, okay? The reason I love playing it is because it's slightly worse, like decimal points worse than the 5-man pick insured on Underdog Fantasy. The better overall 5-man flex insured slip is on PrizePicks, and the better overall 3-man non-pick insured is on Underdog, right? Because it pays out 6 times opposed to PrizePicks is 5 times. So that's the way that this works, okay? Which is why I always play the 3-man non-pick insured because, again, like who doesn't like to hit 3-leggers, right? Like you should not play 3-leggers on PrizePicks because the payouts suck. 5x is completely different than 6x. But we can build out a 5-man pick insured. It doesn't look like there's value here by comparing to the sports books. So what we're going to do is we are going to switch to the middling tool, my favorite tool to observe. And let's start firing off some slips. All right. We can take this. I don't like taking MLB plays because it's oversaturated, but this play is actually pretty good here. If you want to take the over, Bello. Let's go ahead and switch over here so that we're ready. Okay. Corbin. All right, I already took Wood 7. This is a quick thing to talk about. Last night, there was a 12-kill discrepancy. A 12-kill discrepancy between Hot Streak and on Underdog. I think it was like 31 to 43 or something like that. Anyway, I took the value last night. It's technically pretty... It's still good. Like, you can middle these on both apps right now, which is freaking wild. So if you guys haven't taken advantage of Wood 7, I would take advantage now. But regardless, I'm not going to take advantage in this live stream just because I already did it. Pedro, overshots attempted. The better plays over here on parlay play. We might have to switch over to parlay play. Emperos already took on PrizePicks. Better play over there, right? Bello. Ooh. Sports Battle doesn't know what they're doing with that. I would switch over to Sports Battle there, which we might do. Jakim. All right, here's the first good play here on Underdog. Over 39. Map 1 to 2 kills. We're also going to try to turn this into a 5-man, so just because you guys asked for it. Wolfie, I believe I took this one as well. I believe I did. Let's go ahead and throw him in there. I already took him. Well, if I'm going to do that, I might as well just take Wood 7, right? And they're in different matchups. Sure, why not? Yeah, we'll dabble. Sure. Walks allowed. I don't like doing that with major sports. Caleb Williams. Again, I did take whatever. Screw it, right? He's very aggressive over here on Underdog, so we'll go ahead and throw him in there. If you're not able to play... First of all, if you're not able to play college football, go ahead and enter the slip all overs. That's fun, right? And then for the people who can play college football, we'll go ahead and throw in Caleb Williams. And then let's do... All right, so the reason I'm not taking this one, Turtle, is in agreement over here on Sports Battle. This would be a good play on Hot Streak, and even then... Looks like he's pretty heavily juiced on the under, so I would leave that. Again, you have to have over a 58% for this to be plus EV on Hot Streak. Swisher! I think we already have a person from M80. Yeah, so we can't do that. Knight, whatever his name is. Maps 1 to 2 headshots. We already have an odd K guy. That's the Wood guy. Let's go. JBA. I think I took this one as well, guys. Whatever. For the content. Under 19. Right? Is that the right play? Under 19. That's the slip. Go ahead and get that in. Go ahead. I'll give you guys some time. I'm going to switch over to Underdog right now. And put these in. But do you guys see what I'm doing here? And I'm going to explain my mindset here real quick after I get the slip in. Because, you know, a lot of people get confused on why I'm just comparing one app and why I feel the need to put in these plays by only comparing one app and like why that makes sense. I'll explain all that here in a second. And then JBA. JBA under. And again, this is an insured payout, guys. So 10x for 5 out of 5 and 2.5x for 4 out of 5. I just got that in. So you guys should have been able to get that in. This exact slip on the screen. All right. 5-man insured. Yes, 5-man insured slip. All right. So here's the thing. When looking at the market, you have to use this mindset. The mindset is this. The mindset is that with major sports, let's take them for example, NFL, NBA, MLB. You guys know that there's little discrepancies, right? Whenever there's any kind of discrepancy, whenever there's any kind of plus EV play, that gets bumped immediately, right? Like, let's think about NBA, for instance. We have a discrepancy on FanDuel and we have a discrepancy on PrizePicks. And for the sake of simplicity, let's just say that those are the only two apps offering any kind of projections, right? Let's say Damian Lillard set the 30 on PrizePicks, but on FanDuel set the 25. I mean, there is a clear discrepancy right there, and somebody is off, right? FanDuel historically pretty sharp, PrizePicks historically, pretty sharp. So what we do is we trust the middle. 27.5 is going to be the most accurate projection. So what we're doing is middling on both those apps, assuming that there's a large enough discrepancy to make that mathematically a profitable long-term bet, right? So there's a decent chance he's going to land in between 30 and 25. You're using that exact same logic on each one of you guys. Why do you guys leave whenever I try to educate? That is so annoying. That is so annoying. Ah, man. Anyway, that's the entire mindset here, right? Like CS:GO is not the same as NBA. I'm not saying that, right? 5 points is completely different than 1 kill. 1 point is completely different than 1 kill. League of Legends is completely different than CS:GO. 0.5 kills is completely different than 0.5 kills on CS:GO. And we treat that all differently in terms of our calculations, right? Like, that's why we're showing you all these discrepancies. So let's take one of our first examples here. Let's take a look at a guy that we just entered, Jakem, right? He has a 2.5 discrepancy between Hot Streak and on Underdog. We're saying that this has a 7.54% chance to land in the middle. That won't be plus EV for Hot Streak because you need a 58% chance for that to really be plus EV. But on here, right, if this is landing in the middle about 7.54% of the time, we're giving this a 57.54% chance based on this projection, assuming that the middle is the most accurate projection, that this is going to be a plus EV play in both 5-man's insured plays and also 3-man non-insureds. Like, in order for this to be plus EV for 3-man non-insureds, we have to have anything higher than a 54.95% individual leg percentage, right? And that's what we're getting here. So by doing that, you guys can see anything higher than 54.95 is going to show us plus EV here. That's the mindset to have. And it's a very logical mindset to have because guess what? All these sports books and all these DFS apps make money in the long term. I know because I just saw the revenue reports literally yesterday. They all make money. They all make money off of their idiot sports bettors. That's how they make their money. It's quite a demonic way to make money, in my opinion. Like, these guys are clearly they're taking advantage of people who aren't educated. But guys, guess what? We're on the good side here. We're observing the market. We're taking advantage of these projections, and we're beating the books the right way. So anyway, I'm going to go to a couple questions here. I know you guys are leaving because I'm educating, but that's fine. Janjua, Borog, is Borog good? I will look here. Any unders? Not for that slip. Can you check WNBA 1? Don't know what you mean by that. The game is scheduled to resume today. I'm guessing they're waiting on it. Don't really know what you guys are talking about. Let's see if we have any more questions, or else I'll switch over to another slip here. There, you guys are talking amongst yourselves. That's fine. That's fine. All right, let's build a slip here. And they shut down when they're not making money. Exactly right, Drew. Exactly right. Exactly right. So, a quick refresh will show you that a lot of these plays got bumped. A lot of these plays probably got bumped on Hot Streak. They're still up here. Did they get bumped on here? Or did they just start? Regardless, Jakem already played Sticko. I think that's how you pronounce his name. We'll go ahead and cook a 3-man slip here. Let's go ahead and use the plays that we haven't already. Jakem, Sticko. Let's take Sticko. These two play for the same team. Knock plays for the same team, of course, naturally. And then Kyler under 21. Yeah, 21.5 headshots. Are they in the same game? Oh, they are. This is positively correlated right here, guys. positively correlated. I'll talk about that here in a second. Dude, did all these college football plays get bumped? Let's switch over to the optimizer here. Or do I need to reset my filters? I might need to reset my filters. Might have ran dry right there. I might not be updating our sports. Might just be a data error here, guys. Bear with me. They're all shown on the middling tool. All showing on the middling tool. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. That one works. Is it a different browser? Oh, they're slowly populating again. Might have just been a data load issue, guys. Bear with me here. Yeah, they're slowly populating. That's why you use Google Chrome, right? Yeah, there we go. I think they're loading in, right? I just see CSGO and MLB right now, though. CFL's in. Okay, I think it's slowly coming back in. Anyway. Our slip right now is going to be Sticko and Kyler. Let's switch back to the middling tool for Underdog. And let's go. Let's go. We're going to use this one. Rise. Did we use Rise? I don't think we used Rise. Let's take over Rise, 35.5 kills. Let's do that. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that's a slip. Let's 3-man enter this slip. Get him in. I'll give you guys plenty of time. Sticko, less than 19.5 headshots. Kyler, less than 21.5 headshots. Rise, over 35.5 kills. Throw in 1 unit there. Enter that. Boom, got it off. Got it off. All right. So let's explain the correlation here. So these two guys are in the same matchup. Okay. It's positively correlated in CSGO. It's literally opposite from League of Legends. Positively correlated when there's 2 unders from the same matchup or 2 overs. And the reason is because the match in general has overall more kills the longer the game goes. Okay? Does that make sense? The longer the game goes, the more kills. And vice versa. The shorter the game is, like for instance, if these 2 teams like decide to blow each other out on either map, there's a significant difference in the amount of kills. There's a lot less. Okay, so keep in mind that we're taking the under on both these headshots. So let's hypothetically say that this game is a blowout, one side or the other, or it just underperforms in general. Both of these guys will underperform in the amount of headshots, theoretically, that they should get. That's why that's positively correlated, right? That's how that works. That's how that works. Okay, so anyway, this is a great slip. Great slip. And this is the first time, maybe I already knew this, but the first time I realized that you could positively correlate on Underdog as well as PrizePicks. On League of Legends, it's the exact opposite. If you take an over from one team, you have to take the under from the opposing team. That's positively correlated. So I know that's kind of confusing, but that's the reason why I'm telling you guys now. All right, it looks like everything's populating again. Where is it? It says MLB. I think we already took all these plays anyway, right? So let's go back to underdog here. Ooh, Bello under fantasy score. I think somebody just mentioned that. Yeah, let's start out there. Let's start out with Bello. Under fantasy score, we'll go over why that's a good play after I get the slip off. Bello under 26.5 pitcher. Fantasy score, by the way, Gomber was a great over yesterday, and that hit with ease. So, again, we're looking for plus EV plays higher than 54.95% for this to be considered plus EV for 3-man non-insured slips on underdog. All right, so 55 beats that mark. Let's switch over to the middling tool again. All right, so this is a fantastic play on PrizePicks. We might have to switch back and start building out some PrizePicks plays again based on that. Corbin, Jacob, Wolfie, Caleb, Funky, sure. Turtle, Swisher, Nate, JVA, Iceberg. All right, Iceberg. We haven't used him yet. Iceberg under 33 kills. 33. Iceberg less than. Got 2 under so far. And then Lub. Sure, we'll go with Lub. Juice on the over here. So 32.5. This is really like a 2 to 3 kill discrepancy. Lub. Well, about 1.5 to 2.5. But Lub will take the over. I think that's a completely different matchup. Just take the value where you can, guys. Take the value where you can. Over 32. Another slip. Slightly plus EV isn't the best edge. So we'll kind of switch. We'll switch from underdog here. Again, this is my mindset, right? Go to where the value is. Go to where the value is. I don't care the app. I don't care. I don't favor any specific app. I don't like PrizePicks more than I like underdog. I don't like Sports Battle more than I like PrizePicks. It doesn't, like, I don't really care. As long as the value is in front of me, I don't care what slip type it is. As long as there's value, I'm taking advantage. That's how your mindset should be, which is why I talk about having all these apps to price hop, price compare, right? That's the whole point. I got that pick off, or I got that slip off. You should be able to get the slip off too. And we'll switch to PrizePicks again. We will switch over. We're losing viewers. I don't understand why. What am I doing wrong, guys? I'm showing you the best bang for your buck. Please. I'm showing you. That's fine. That's fine. You guys don't want the best value. That's fine. All right. Nothing that I see here stands out. If you guys haven't taken advantage, if you guys are coming in for the first time, these all look new to you. I've already entered them in on this live stream. We don't want to overexpose. Let's switch over to the middling tool here for PrizePicks. And let's take this guy. This guy is off, right? Clearly. We have 3 of the 4 apps that agree with 1.5 shots. Hot Streak says it should be favored on the over here slightly. Juice on the over, but Underdog and Parlay Player are like, no. 1.5 is the even line. So regardless, 2 for PrizePicks is like really off, right? Right? So let's start there. I don't even know if we're going to be able to get off a slip for PrizePicks, just because I don't know if there's that many plays, but let's go ahead and try. We have about 5 to 10 minutes left on the live stream anyway, so let's try to get out a couple more slips. Ben, Ra, Ma, sure. That's an under 2. Under 2. Shots attempted. Pedro, half and half agree. Courtney Williams. So it looks like we're getting WNBA plays. Yeah, this one's decent on Hot Streak, kind of, sort of. Elizabeth Williams, nope. Not a good play here. Empress, I believe we played that one earlier. Lorox, we played that one. Played that one. That's not really that good. Duana Bonner, better player there. Already played this one. I believe this guy, yeah, he's still there. If you guys want to play that. Courtney Williams, not that good of a play. Dad already played. Caleb Williams. Yeah, all right. Well, we took advantage of all the value that we possibly could have here. And this is just reassuring. There's no more plays. One more quick refresh here. This play is good. You guys can throw this at 2-man power. Let's go ahead and try to find Can we do that? We played this one. We played that, or we did not. We shouldn't play that. I mean, nah, we'd be forcing it. This is a really good play. Listen, if you guys can find another play here on PrizePicks that you haven't already taken advantage of, I would encourage you to do that now. That's a really good play. You know what? Screw it. I might actually take... Nah, it's an even prop. Should I? Nah. No, gotta be patient, right? All right. Can we do WNBA picks? Yeah, I just tried. I already tried. All right, guys. You guys have any more questions here? Do we want to switch over to another app? I mean, we can try. Let's go ahead and scan it. I think Parlay Play had some good plays earlier. I mean, guys, this is a full-time job. Not me. This can be a full-time job for you guys. Literally showing you guys. We've been on stream for 48 minutes, a little bit over 48 minutes, and we've built 5-6 slips. You guys should be doing this, and this takes time. This takes effort. Like it's not easy. It's not easy work. And I say that as I'm just like sitting down at my desk, drinking my coffee, doing living the good life. But guys, this is like observing a stock market. You're observing the stocks of all these picks. Let's go ahead and try to build a parlay play. One last slip here. Switch to Parlay Play. If you haven't signed up for Parlay Play, use code DGF for 100% match up to $100. Should I? Let's see if there's plays. Let's see. Ooh, Bet365. We middled this, right, on Underdog. We can take the over here on the CFL play. Take the over, right? You can also slide the line. I don't know if you guys know that. You can make, like, I could make this set to 248.5, which gives me another 5-yard discount. Elite promo. You can only put $20 on these slips, but anyway, if you guys didn't know that, it's an elite promo. Kyle Tucker over fantasy score. Yeah, I think there's more plays here. Let's go ahead and, I think there's 6 plays. Over 9.5. Oh, it got bumped. Can't play that. Sorry. Lopez. Ooh. Nope. That sounded like really good play. It's not that good. Cruz over. That's a pretty casual play. You guys got to love that, right? Cruz over 9. Over 9. Again, you can slide the line. Move this to 8.5. Right? Like that's elite. Caleb Williams. I think that was lower on PrizePicks. Andy Diaz. Under 10? Dude, there's so many good plays actually here. Okay. What am I saying? There's more than 6. There's like 18. Torres over strikeouts. Always love rooting against the Yankees. Love that. Over strikeouts. Strike them out. We have Nick Allen. Less than hitter strikeouts. Sure. Why not? Oh, he plays for the A's. That's never a good sign. Never a good sign, guys. Never a good sign. Hopefully he doesn't get too many opportunities at bat. And then here, Courtney Williams over assist. There's the. I know you guys were wanting WNBA plays. There's a play. I believe Courtney Williams was also 5.5 last night on Underdog. I believe I took. Oh, it's assist. I believe I took over assist on 5.5 on Underdog too. All right. So the best slip type on Parlay Play is a 6-man insured slip. Just FYI. Again, all these apps pay out differently. They all have hidden juice that's completely different. All that matters, right? Because we're looking for best bang for our buck slips. We're looking to observe the market. We're looking to see where the discrepancies are. So each app is different. And Parlay Play offers elite, like literally elite payouts for a 6-man insured. Like, look at this. I think the percentage is like 53. Is it 53.06? That's insane. I think it's like 52.95% plus, actually, now that dude, there's so many plays. I have to get off here in like 2 minutes, but guys, if you have not signed up right now for Parlay Play or the Optimizer, now's the time to do it. By the way, we have 7-day free trials. I don't know why you wouldn't at least try it with a 7-day free trial. Code STREAM will give you 25% off any annual subscriptions right now as well. Those are the promos that we're running before NFL season. If you guys are thinking about it, now would be the time to take advantage because, again, like we won't keep this promo up for too much longer. That's insane. I'm gonna build some Parlay Play slips after stream. Might tweet them out. I didn't even check the middling tool. You know, like what's going on over here? What's going on Parlay Play for the middling tool before we get off? Like, is there even better? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Parlay Play is where you want to be right now. Sorry, guys. I know that you guys like PrizePicks, so that's, you know, my decision to start out there and spend too much time. Parlay Play we should have done a while ago. Anyway, this is what I would be doing if I didn't have to manage a business and get off live stream. I would be switching to Parlay Play, so luckily you guys don't have to do that, so you guys can switch over to Parlay Play to keep taking advantage. Guys, thank you for tuning in. I'm going to go and do a couple more questions here, go through a couple more questions. DGF work on the iPhone alone, no access to computer? Yes, absolutely. We have a mobile version. Yeah, I use it every single night at 2 a.m. when my 6-month-old son wakes up. So that's what I do. I use free trial. I kept my subscription. Amazing tool. Amazing to hear, Edgar. Hopefully you're using it right, and I'm assuming you are. I use only phone. Yeah, Mason. Yeah, I mean, like you can use either one. I obviously like the computer better because I can enter my slips on my phone. But like if you don't have a computer, it's completely fine. Good to hear. All right, guys. I think that's it. That was fun. Sorry, my ugly face disappeared. My screen froze. Also, I'll be doing a Thunderdome again tomorrow. Yeah, we swept. We went 8 of 9. We made like some guy like $32,000 with a $10 entry fee. Just wild. I didn't even know the players I was talking about. So it was funny. I had a home run prop. Rutzman from Orioles was a plus EV play at plus 130 on DraftKings, and then I took their money line, also plus EV on PointsBet, maybe DraftKings. I don't know. I forget. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will catch you tomorrow. If you guys love this stream, please do hit that like button, subscribe button. I will see you tomorrow. Also, we're doing a sponsored underdog stream here pretty shortly. If you guys want to tune in for some content, let's cash. I'll see you guys later.